So my subtitles are transcribing and like auto syncing to my video. So while I did that and I was waiting for that, I figure I should just film the introduction to my reading vlog. So without further ado, welcome to my channel. This reading vlog is going to be for one of my highly anticipated releases, but also really scared to read releases, if that makes any amount of sense, and that is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. So basically what I'm going to be doing for this reading vlog, the UK version I think it is so much nicer, because this one just has this on it, but the UK one has like, it might be like a special edition for something. It's way prettier. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I'm just going to be giving you guys some thoughts. There will be spoilers, but I will put like disclaimers, and I'll put at the bottom of the screen like when the spoilers are happening. So if you have read it, you can tune into all the spoilery parts, but if you haven't read it, you're still going to be able to tune into the rest of the vlog, because I will definitely be putting warnings and disclaimers on the screen during the spoilery moments. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I've heard so many mixed reviews. I'm excited to give this a chance to see how I feel about it and how I don't feel about it. So basically what I am going to be doing is I am going to be updating you guys every 100 pages, but this vlog is also going to include just like things that I'm also doing in my life. So whether or not that is like cooking or cleaning or anything like that, it is going to be in the vlog, because I feel like for a vlog for one specific book, I want to include more life things as opposed to just having like the book, because I feel like it gets boring. So that's what I'm doing. So I didn't realize how excited I was going to be to actually be back in the like capital Panem situation. I'm like living for it. I'm only on page like 4. And I'm so happy to be back. This is like the first young adult series I had ever read, and now that I'm like actually back and doing it, I just feel like I'm so happy to be back. I feel like it's gonna just go downhill from what I've heard from people, but I'm genuinely really happy to be back, and it just brings me a lot of nostalgia, and it makes me really want to reread The Hunger Games at some point very soon. So yeah, I'm really happy and I really like it so far. So I'm only on page like 3 though, so yeah, you're probably not gonna get another update tonight. I don't really feel like it's necessary to update all the time, but because this is going to be like a vlog for this whole book, whenever anything happens, I will just kind of like, I'll share my thoughts with you guys.
Nope, wrong again.
I'm excited, and sorry for this angle, like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So never mind, I'm back. I just want to make a quick note. Why the fuck is he named Coriolanus or whatever? Like I just keep calling him Anus Man because I don't have the time, even in my head, to read Coriolanus. Like, that's just Coriolanus. Coriolanus. That's 5 fucking syllables for a name. Like, I'm sorry. He's gonna be Anus Man or Snow. Lucy is a bad bee. She's fucking cool. And I'm very excited to see what happens. Also, I feel like this is one of those things that's going to get me in, not in trouble, but like people are gonna be like, what the fuck? I like Lucy more than I like Katniss.
Bitch, what?
Because for me, Katniss was really nothing without the games backing her up. Like, she didn't really have a personality or a sense of self, which is fine. When you're 16, you really don't have a sense of self. But she just lacked something for me as a character. And I think if I read about her now, I'd be even more disappointed than when I read the books as a teenager. However, I will say that Lucy has this big personality. She knows herself. She knows that her chances of winning are very slim, and she's weird as hell, and I really like it. I'm really digging her so far. Just as a character, she really is shining for me. If I did that, how gross is that angle? It's a gross angle. A lot of people had mentioned that they didn't like Lucy or they didn't like Snow, and I can understand not liking Snow because he does seem very, like, whiny. But I'm really loving reading this. I'm really, really enjoying it. I don't know why people hate it so much. Maybe I'll understand further as this goes on. I'm so tired. Suzanne Collins really knows how to paint pictures. Like, the way that she writes, like, I don't really love descriptive writing, but I'm not mad at the way that this is written at all. Like, the descriptions paint this picture, and I think it's just because I'm so obsessed with being back in this world that got me into YA to begin with. But I'm just really enjoying my time reading it. I love it so much. Like, right now, this is a 5-star read for me. Like, everybody literally thought it was the worst. Like, listen, I'm not gonna, like, lay here and say that Snow isn't a piece of shit and he's not exploiting Lucy for his own agenda. Like, of course he is. Like, I think we knew going into this that President Snow, or, like, Anus Man, whatever the fuck his name is, was gonna be a shitty character because he turns into President Snow. You can't just go from 0 to 100 that fucking quickly. But I don't think, like, that doesn't bother me that much. Like, it's kind of nice reading about an unreliable narrator, somebody who's only thinking about themselves and isn't thinking about anybody else. Like, it's kind of nice. Like, I don't know, like, I'm kind of here for it. And I'm really just enjoying my time. I'm 100 pages in, and something wild just happened, and I was like, oh, the tea. I just hit 300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Oh my god, like, I'm actually gonna cry. Hold on. Thank you so much for blessing me with 300 people who want to watch my content. I don't know why these angles are like what I'm going for this vlog, but I feel really lucky to have so many amazing friends and so many amazing people who want to, like, support my content. That feels amazing to me. So thank you so much for 300. I'm going to keep reading this bad boy today. I just finished cleaning and we have a friend coming over in like 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna read until they get here. So yeah, it should be really good. I'm really excited.
He wanted his cum in his brother's belly, spilling out of him and down his legs. He wanted everyone to know that he made his brother pregnant. Okay, shut up, Horace. Drew closed his eyes and felt himself hardened at the thought of Jonathan with a full, rounded belly. He wanted to stroke the smooth flesh and feel the baby move under his hand. Oh Lord. He wanted to tease the full nipples and suckle them for a bit, then get them ready for the baby to nurse on. He so wanted to look up and see Jonathan above him, belly large as Drew's knot filled him and more cum emptied into him.
So I'm now like almost 200 pages in to the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I'm still really liking it. I'm not a huge fan of Snow's character just as a whole. He's very whiny and he's very like, I don't know, like obviously it's Snow, so he's gonna be like an asshole to get like what he wants, because I mean, like, if you went into this thinking Snow was gonna be like a good person, then why did you do that? Because obviously like it's Snow, like you don't just go from like being a really great person to being like that.
Yeah, this is, I'm going to pretend we're doing a tour. This is Halifax, Nova Scotia. If you think it might not look like much, you're correct. Our chief export is young people looking for better lives. And our chief import right now is the coronavirus.
Because I've been so invested in the story, it's been hard to like stop and update when things happen. So it's like a lot to do. Like I know I'm supposed to be like vlogging this and like my experience reading it, but I'm so invested in the story that it's like difficult to do that. But I will say that this is a spoiler. So yeah, Lucy just won the Hunger Games, but like she won it by cheating with Snow, and I didn't think she was actually going to win the Hunger Games because I didn't think anybody won the Hunger Games in District 12 before what's his face, Haymitch. So I didn't expect her to win at all, and I hope this isn't the last that I see of her because she's an awesome character and I really enjoy reading about her and I enjoy her story arc. And I hope the rest of the story just isn't about Snow as a peacekeeper, because I don't give a shit about him as a peacekeeper. But this is still standing at a 5-star read for me because I'm really, really enjoying everything. I'm loving being back in the world, and I'm loving just like everything about the story. and it's just going really well. So yeah, fingers crossed it'll stay a 5-star read and I can just like completely contrast everything everybody else has said, and it'll be a really great time. So yeah, that's everything. So I finished the book. Like, I love this book. This book, I haven't felt so invested in a story and so like excited about a story in a while. Like, I don't know, like as I was reading, I just kept wanting more and more, and I feel like the way that Collins ended each chapter was brilliant because I just kept wanting more every single chapter, and like it's just, it was great. It was amazing. I am giving this 5 stars. I know a lot of people felt this book to be very average and very like not necessary, I guess, but I mean, what book is necessary? Like, no young adult book is necessary. Like, we just have to take enjoyment from what we're reading, and that's what I did. And I really, really enjoyed reading this, and it really makes me want to reread The Hunger Games, even though Katniss will never compare it to Lucy Gray. Like, honestly, like, I genuinely loved this book, and I did have some issues with Snow. Obviously, like, Snow was a giant piece of shit, and he was very whiny, and he screamed insecure teenage boy the entire time, which he was. But it got to the point where I was getting a little frustrated with him as a character, which I think I was supposed to, because it's Snow. Like, I'm not supposed to love him. Like, he's freaking Snow. Like, have you seen the shit that he does? Like, bitch, no. Yeah, I'm not supposed to love him, so I don't really feel anything toward that. Yeah, I will just say that it is done. I'm giving this 5 out of 5 stars. I don't want people to like judge me because I gave this 5 stars. I just think it was really, really well done, and I know this vlog was kind of messy because I didn't really stop and pause and update as I was reading because I was so invested in reading that I kind of forgot. So yeah, this is my first reading vlog for a single book, and I don't know how it went, but yeah, it went, and that's all that matters. So I shall see you guys on Wednesday, and until next time, bye readers.